She has one of your original Crazy Legs frog spitters, the brass.
Yeah, up on the top. So this is 23 years this has been in here, and it's been kind of an experiment for you, right?
This was our first pond.
Wow. Cabinet Maker's Pond. Built a water wheel in. There's some pretty big fish in here.
You didn't come in and buy these fish 2 feet long.
There's very few from the original. There's a pure white one we call Ghost. He's been here from the beginning of the...
I want to get Ghost underwater. Where are we at, Tony?
We are in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
We're on the outskirts of Canfield, Ohio.
Okay.
Suburb of Youngstown. We are headed down to my mom's house.
And this was one of your very first water features, right?
The very first one.
The very first. How long ago was that?
23 years, I want to say.
All right.
This pond was one we used. We did nothing but granite ponds, granite and the aqua blues.
Yep.
Which, you know, we're a little more diverse from that now.
Yeah.
It's been redone a few times. It's kind of been our guinea pig pond, new products, new things to try.
Sure.
That's the best thing about
For
this
mom.
pond.
For mom.
It's still kicking. It's right up by her deck around her pool, so it gets a lot of attention. A lot of people are here, and their surprise visit they're going to get this morning.
Let's go see your very first aquascape pond.
Sounds good.
Mom's house. I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and it's all about showcasing how people live the aquascape lifestyle, including Tony's mom out here in Canfield, Ohio.
Supposed to be 96 degrees here today.
Of course.
Sorry, but all these kids are taking advantage of it. All right, surprise visit.
Good morning.
Terry, that's my stepdad.
Hey, Terry.
This is Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. Greg, and you're being filmed.
How you doing? And the kids are out in the pool already. Man, that's early. So that's your son and daughter? Who is that?
That'd be my middle brother Mike's son and daughter, Carter and Natalie.
Okay.
I don't know if
Hi, guys. You're going to be on the vlog. Oh, is this mom?
This is mom. She's even cleaning her pond this morning.
I clean my pond.
Oh, that's really nice. So do you like this, Mom?
Do I like the pond?
Yeah.
Do without it.
I love it. You do not look old enough to be Tony's mom.
Oh, well, I'm only 40.
There you go.
She's only 20.
Well, I don't know about that. Wow, this is really nice.
It's nice. We just love it. You know what? We sit out here and listen to it.
She has one of your original Crazy Legs frog spitters, the brass.
Yeah, up on the top. So this is 23 years this has been in here, and it's been kind of an experiment for you, right?
This was our first pond.
Wow.
It's been redone several times, just as we've learned more over the years and as new products came out and so forth. The rocks have been changed over a few times. It's been enlarged. It was originally an 11 by 16. Then I believe we upgraded to 16 by 16. Then we went to it's a 21 by 26, but it's an oddball shape to it. This is what we got now.
Awesome. All right, so the office window.
This is the closest one to it. And then there's a guest room in the center.
Oh yeah, here you go. Gus loves staying in this room, huh?
If the pond is too noisy, we can close the window at night, and the guests always, oh no, that's the only reason we want to stay in this room, is we love the sound of the running water and listening to the wildlife, the chirping and the frogs.
Nice. And the view from inside the house is so important. And as soon as that door opens, those guys know what's going on. They're absolutely waiting for the food.
Can I get a chocolate chip cookie?
Oh man, this is beautiful. So the cantilever part, everybody that comes here go, how far does it go? And of course it only goes under, 6 inches or a foot.
And the kids like to hang down like this into here with the fish, and then they come up, of course.
So fun. Beautiful waterfalls. Here's the Crazy Legs. You can see why he's called Crazy Legs. We still sell those, but we don't make them out of brass anymore, so they're not quite as costly. Beautiful sheet waterfalls here. And I'm imagining over the years you've kind of modified the waterfalls and changed it around.
The waterfall used to be a lot further back. We kind of made it more naturalized a little more, so it looks like it was carved into there.
Well, what I love is the location of this pond. So the location is fantastic. Looking from all of the windows, like that's the guest bedroom. Right there's the living room. Walk right out and see that. You got the swimming pool. And this is what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. It's not just the pond, it's how it incorporates with the rest of the property. 23 years going strong.
23 years.
Love it, buddy. So go figure, we have a cabinet maker that has a water wheel, huh?
He has a water wheel on his pond that his son and him may have made it. He had an existing pond here before that I think he made himself. It was not an aquascape ecosystem, it was a lot of maintenance.
So you came and upgraded it.
When we came here, he said, whatever we do at this pond, we have to get this water wheel and this little house hooked back up to it.
And here we have the water wheel and the house. Wow, that is very cute. I like it. Cabinet Maker's Pond. Built a water wheel in. This rolls down.
If I remember correctly, there is a second pump in there, and we ran a separate line that goes inside that house in there where he has a valve where he can turn it on or off. If he wants.
Sure, and just spin, and yeah.
Cool little feature that he's really proud of.
Very clever.
It's one of our smaller ponds out there, and it was one of the last couple ones that we did still.
I bet you the neighbors love it. You know, their patio's right here.
That's actually his house.
Oh.
This is his workshop over here. So
Oh, okay.
he works on the same property. He does his cabinet making in there.
Uh-huh.
He's very well known for it. He does an excellent job at what he makes. So this
Sure.
is his home, and he works in his backyard. And that's what they got.
Nice. Some irises. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool place. You know what? When that is your commute to the office, not bad. And every day he gets to pass by the water wheel. All right, so where we at, Tony?
We are in Salem, Ohio. This is a longtime customer of ours. We were called out here while he was doing a large renovation on his home. At the original call, he said he wanted a large pond right against the back of the house for the actual lifestyle of almost living on water.
All right, let's check this out.
Okay, come on in.
Wow, a 10-year-old aquascape ecosystem pond, and it's a nice sized pond with some big fish. Oh yes, look at this. Wow, some beautiful butterfly koi down there.
Come around this side, the original pond, when we first did this, down there were those gigantic...
Oh, I see the rubber liner.
There was a very small bog filter there. It also had a large biofalls here, and we had a long stream. The problem that we had with it was a sediment pool. It consistently held all the dirt here because there was no way to force it all down.
Okay.
They also had these squirrels and chipmunks that would erode the side of the dirt here, and we'd have constant leak problems. Our headache and his, eventually we'd come together and said, well, let's get rid of this. But the challenge we had was you could see the size of the fish he had.
Yes, some nice good sized koi.
Our little biofalls right here was not going to be enough to filter it. So hidden underneath this rock, as you can see here.
Oh yeah, there's the snorkel.
This was courtesy of Ed Ballew's thinking of how can we put a wetland filter in an existing pond that doesn't have room to do it. Not dig anything over here, and he suggested put it underneath your stream, put it underneath your waterfall. It would still be just as functional.
So you've got a snorkel and centipedes and then aqua blocks, and then it upflows through and goes back into the pond. So this whole thing is a wetland even underneath that berm.
So it actually comes up into this area here with a low water flow. There's under 3,000 gallons per hour going through it, which was not the look you wanted. So adding the biofall to the top of it with more water flow runs it all down. That's how we did.
And how's it been?
It's been wonderful.
Is this a fun hobby?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I'm retired now, so I have a little more time to spend on it.
Yep, and you obviously love your fish.
Yep.
So 10 years long, and then how long ago was this change made?
Last year.
Yeah.
It's been a good maintenance lower.
Maintenance a lot lower than it had been.
There's no better filter in the world than a aquascape wetland filter with a snorkel, centipede, aqua blocks because of the volume of water that goes all the way underneath there, and you can see the water quality with big fish in this pond. Oh, I love the gargoyle. Look at that. Got some nice plants. Who's the gardener, your wife or you? Yeah, well,
She gets the credit for the garden, not me.
what do people that come to your house for the first time say when they come out and see this?
Usually, wow.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's some pretty big fish in here.
He didn't come in and buy these fish
Yeah,
2 feet long.
there's very few from the original. There's a pure white one we call Ghost. He's been here from the beginning of the...
I want to get ghosts underwater. One of the challenges with a bubbler on the bottom is it keeps things kind of stirred up a little bit, and it would normally get caught in the skimmer, but there's such a thick load of lilies here, I think it stirs it up and then the debris can't get caught in the skimmer. So if I were to do this, I'd probably make a little hole here so that the stuff that gets stirred up could actually get sucked into the skimmer and cleaned out. I love when I see gardeners. Just look at how natural this looks. And it's because of the ground covers and the plants, you know, softening up the edges. So you have the water lilies on the inside, you have the exterior plants growing in, you see a couple of stones, but you don't see that ring of pearls look with the stones all around. I just love, you know, weeping tree over here. You have some irises and some cattails inside here. I think this is lizard tail over here a little bit. Just some perennials that come back every year, some ornamental grasses, but it just looks so natural. I think a juga right here. Look at how natural it looks. And that's what it's supposed to look like, a beautiful white water lily. You know, the little ornaments and little knickknacks. So new section, old section, and I love how these is right outside these doors here. So you just walk out these steps and this draws you out here to feed your fish. And this to me is what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. 10-year-old aquascape ecosystem pond upgraded with an aquascape wetland filter. And it's just amazing to me to see how every water feature is a unique work of art, one of a kind custom creation. And it's fun for me to go visit my best customers, their consumers that have these aquascape ponds, and it just changed their lives. If you're interested in living the aquascape lifestyle yourself, why wouldn't you be? Please check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.